Hey, my unique followers, it's me, Kelly, the creative mastermind behind Unique Designs by C&K. And today we are going to do a really fun summer keychain with a twist. As you can see, he's got an iridescent look, but if you see, look at that. He also color shifts. I thought this would be something fun and different. A way to just kind of express yourself. So you don't have to be like everybody else. You can be unique. So I did a palm tree with sunglasses and little hearts and palm trees. I did palm tree inspired one. So let me show you how to make him. Now, all you need is UV resin, an acrylic blank. If you have a circuit, you can, or not circuit, I'm sorry, a Cricut, you can make your own decals, your own vinyl decals. I recently, in the last couple weeks, got a circuit, or I'm sorry, Cricut. I don't know why I keep calling that a circuit. It's a Cricut. Don't come for me. I know. So, but I also get acrylic blanks off of Amazon. You can get them in a range of sizes. So all I am going to do is peel off the protective cover on the acrylic blank. Now all my acrylic blanks, when I order them and they come in, they come with this protective cover to protect the actual acrylic so you don't get scratches. So you have a nice clean surface to work on. Now, this is what my pigment looks like when I get it. I get this, like I said in my dad coffee keychain video, that I get this only off, I get certain glitters and off of Etsy. I got this off of Etsy. The shop is Bling Boutique Glitter, and this is 309. This is called Series. This is Greek god inspired flakes. They're not glitter, they're flakes. So let me grab my gloves real quick. And yes, I've gotten smart. I pulled my box of gloves where I can get to them because this is a double-sided keychain. And so just make sure you put your gloves on. And I do like playing with UV resin. UV resin's a little bit more forgiving than 2-part resin. And you don't have to rush to get the project done. UV resin will not set up on you until you set it with UV light or sunlight. So this area of my office is very dark, a little bit on the dark side, so I try to get lights, but also because I have UV resin on this side, and some of them I've got projects in the work. So I try to keep it on a little bit on the darker side, with sunlight blocked out, so it's sometimes a little darker for me. So again, we're going to use about a $half size of UV resin, our little UV resin mix. Like, these are flakes, so you're gonna have some translucent to it. That's what I kind of wanted it like that, because it really makes it pop. I just didn't want it solid. And yes, I do, this is double-sided, so I will do both sides. And I do the same process on both sides. So, I just for some reason cannot leave one side blank. I can't. I've tried. It's just my preference. You don't have to do the other side if you don't want to. It's a fun thing about art. You are the artist. So it's how you are seeing it, not how everybody else is seeing it. That's the fun part about art. And I'm just with my little nail pencil. Yes, this is a nail pencil with a silicone tip. So it's just easier, and it's because it's reusable, so I don't blow through all my popsicle sticks right away. And you're just going to come, after you've moved it around, you're just going to come in, just hit it with a little fire to get any little bubbles that you can't see. I just use a regular little lighter. You can get it at the gas station. I always, if I have extra resin on my little pencil, my little nail pencil, I always wipe them off in there. And plus, this particular pigment, because I think I have almost every color she offers, because I really love these colors. They're so pretty. The camera's not doing it justice, I'm telling you. It's so much prettier in person. And these are flakes. So this is really, really fun. So you get different shapes. You're not getting all the same shape. Like with glitter, you can, unless it's a glitter mix, if you're doing just fine or you're just doing chunky, you're not going to get the, like almost like for me it's an artistic view of it. Where the flakes will give you dimension, because it's not all uniform. Gives you more of a elevated layer. But yes, my color shifting pigments and flakes, and I do have color shifting glitter, they're very expensive, but I am obsessed with it. So where did I put there they are. I'm always, and again, like any normal crafter, I am moving stuff on myself. Like he was supposed to be right at my elbow, and I moved him to the other side. My vinyls. Now I did opalescent vinyl pink J. If you've been following my channel for a while, a couple of my videos I do with my daughter, and Jay picked actually this this color out. She thought it was a fun color, so I was like, oh, let's do this. Let's have some fun with it. So I'm gonna do the palm tree, like water reflecting with the little hearts. It's just a fun design that I seen, and I thought it was cute. And you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. Make it your own. I'm just giving you ideas. I'm just showing you how I do it and what I use. And you can go out and create your own. So, since we are summertime themed today with our keychains, what is everybody's favorite summertime activity? Put it in the comments below. I kind of just center him. If you've seen what just happened with my transfer, decal didn't want to go all the way onto my transfer tape. And like I said, I didn't rub him hard enough. That was my problem. First mistake. Make sure you really take your card, your plastic card, whether it's your credit card, your popsicle stick, whatever you're using that has a hard edge, hard straight edge, make sure you rub really good so you can get it adhered. Whether you're pulling it, transferring it from the paper backing to the transfer tape itself, or transferring it to the keychain itself. And there's our pretty. Look how pretty it is. So, like normal, if you've been watching my keychain tutorials all week, my last 2 videos, I seal all of my vinyl in with clear resin. And I get my UV resin off of Amazon, and this is what it looks like. This is my 500 grams. You can get a small bottle. He is a little bit on the pricey side, but I just like working with this particular brand. I have worked with the Michaels UV resin before. It's okay. It just, for me, it's just not for me. I'm not knocking that brand. But I'm going to tell you, that is a budget-friendly resin right there, is using the Michaels UV resin brand. The Michaels Craft Store. Now, you see I did it like about a $50. And like normal, we're just going to move them to the edge. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky, because it's on a translucent side. It's easy for me not to see that I didn't make it to all the way to the edge. And when I take the solid backing, the protective backing off the other side to do the other side, I will actually see him. I will see what I missed. That is the one downside when you're doing a translucent creation, is you run the risk of not seeing it. That's why I suggest to make sure you have good lighting. For me, because I'm in a darker part of my little creative office, it is a little harder for me. I try to get the best lighting in here, but also I'm trying to be careful not to accidentally set anything that I don't want set. So I just kind of work it along, and I just use my light to kind of guide me to where I've missed, because I can see it. You can see the line with the UV resin, especially when you're working with a translucent setting or translucent materials. You can actually, if you let the light hit it just right, you can actually see where you didn't make it to the edge. Like, you can't see it from my perspective, but I can see where I'm not hitting it. And I'm able to move that resin a little bit closer. And now we can set them. Again, I set them at 90 seconds. Translucent, when you're working with the translucent side of UV resin, it has a habit of setting a whole lot faster, because it doesn't have to work as hard to set. And those who live where Hobby Lobby is, if you have a Hobby Lobby or Joann's or a Michael's Craft Store, you can get UV resin right there. They're a little smaller bottles. They're about the bottle, if you count the tip of the bottle, it's about that big. About that big around. So it's a decent sized bottle. But UV resin is actually almost more expensive than 2-part resin, because of the additives that make it easier to not set unless under a UV light or out in the sun. I've done set UV resin where I had to do a mass amount of keychains. I just pulled a cookie sheet out, put a piece of plastic down on it, set all my keychains out, did all of them, hit them all with UV resin. I put all my UV resin on it to dome it, and I set it outside in the sunlight. And about 10 to 20 minutes, we were in business. It had set. And this is what he looks like. Yes, I missed an air bubble. That happens. I get a little too excited and want to set him right away. So again, you're just going to take the backing off. If I can get it to cooperate. Aha! I knew eventually I'll get him to cooperate. That's my biggest struggle with my acrylic blanks, is my protective cover doesn't always like to cooperate and come off when I want it to come off. And you can just put your other decal on here and just seal it with UV resin, but I like making it pop a little bit. Let me grab my another glove. I like having the pop, making it even though it's on a translucent side, I like to be able to have a little bit of opaqueness to it. And if you've made it this far into my video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And while you're hitting that subscribe button, throw me a like. So now we're ready. Now we've taken off that protective cover on the other side. Now we're ready to add more resin. For me, I just like to do this. You could stop right there and not add any more and just put your decal on and seal it with resin. For me, I like a little extra pizzazz. So again, a little $50 size resin, and then your little nail pencil. I can't remember where I got this trick. Learned about these silicone nail, I call them nail pencils. They're used for nails to design, for those ladies who have those fabulous nails that you guys create. Shout out to you guys. I can barely paint my own nails, but let alone try to do all that beautiful designs you do on those nails. I do enjoy. I am one of your little nails. Even though you guys see my nails over the last week, I have not done my nails. Of course, I've been extremely busy over the last week, planning all the projects, and along with, I have wonderful customers that are in my inbox right now for my website wanting their order. So I haven't had time to sit down and actually do my nails. I really do like to have my nails done. I just like to do them once in a while. Lately I've been trying to do Jay's nails, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but that poor girl looks like she is always so hurt, because her nail, when I do them, because I do them myself, I don't go to the salon, so I do them for her, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I literally don't know what I'm doing wrong. So you see, I just finished spreading them out. Now I'm just going to hit them with heat. No. And I don't have little ears and my other size ears. If you have seen my other videos, I asked for you guys' help. So in the comments below, give me some ideas for me to create with you guys for birthdays. Like, I have my mom's birthday is coming up. My boyfriend Corey's mom's birthday is coming up. And then his sister's birthday, and then my brother's birthday, then Frankie's birthday, my youngest, and then it's Corey's birthday. So I'm not winning this month in June. So I need some creative ideas from you guys. Little man, he's obsessed with reptiles and sharks. That's all he talks about. And Corey, he's obsessed with stormtroopers. He loves stormtroopers. And my mom, she's just my art. She's the artist. She loves everything art. She loves red. She's robins, cardinals. So I was thinking of doing something with a vase, my glass vases, doing an experiment and doing cardinals. Because my mom loves cardinals and robins. And Corey's mom she loves hummingbirds and frogs. I was thinking of doing a vase. Let me know in the comments what you think. Because I will be creating all of this with you guys. We're going to do this together. And we have about 3 minutes left. And then of course, I always take a glove off. I'm trying to see if I can just keep one glove on and not have the transfer tape stick to my glove. And just only have to take off one glove so it's easier, just in case I can't find my latex gloves. But my box is sitting at my elbow right now. So I've eliminated the excuse of losing them. Alright, so let's see. Did I do it right? Oh, it's gonna cooperate. Sorry guys, you didn't see that. Of course, I used the glove with the transfer paper. It likes to stick. So here's our little sunglasses. Let's do this. So I put him right in the middle. Like I said, I just thought this was a fun, cool little idea, and I wanted to share and create with you guys this one. Hopefully to inspire you to create your own fun keychain. Art's supposed to be fun, so let's have fun with it. And everybody sees the world differently. Especially if you're an artist, we see the world differently. Why not share that with everybody? Alright, let me clean them off. Yes, I do set them in there so I can make sure I have a clean tool to work with. Because I can just pop them off. Alright. So let's go ahead and put our final layer of resin on him. And forgive me, my allergies have been so haywire lately. I'm in Michigan, and our weather has been up and down. Again, about $50 of resin. Yeah, our weather's been up and down, and in the last couple of days it's been windy. So it's been kicking up all this dust and the pollen and that. So it's been really kicking me in the butt. I've been really feeling it lately. I have been taking allergy medicine, so, but I still sound a little congested. So forgive my voice. It's just allergy season is wanting to be extra this year. Usually I don't have to be taking allergy medicine this far into June. Usually the first couple weeks of May until our dogwood, I believe that's dogwood, has bloomed and it's done its thing, then I'm good to go. I don't have to live off of allergy medicine. But that's not been the case lately. Yep, just coming in here, just make sure I got it all the way to the sides. Like again, I say, it is a little bit difficult when you're doing more of a translucent creation to make sure that you've made it to the edge. Because I know some of you are a little nervous because you think that if you overdo it, you get it down where you don't want it. On my first keychain video, if you're just seeing my this video, I go over on how to fix that. So don't worry about if you get the resin into the hole. you could take a little hand drill and you can drill out the hole to remove that resin from the hole. Yeah, like I say, UV resin's a little bit more forgiving. And we're almost done. We're about 60 seconds away, and then I'll show him. I'll show him off to you guys. I do have some fun ideas. I do have a fun pour next week. Just a little hint. We're going to go back into fluid art, but I'm going to do it with a twist. You're going to see a pour. I'm actually going to do a rainbow pour, and I am determined to nail this pour. It's my last attempt at rainbow pour. If you've been watching my channel a while, didn't go as planned. He is so muddy. I was not happy. Like with art, things like that happens. So don't get upset. Just try again. I'm not going to give up. I am going to accomplish that rainbow pour. I am going to get it done this year. So we're going to try it again, but it's not going to be on a vase. So stay tuned for that video next week. All right. Here is our keychain all done. Like I said, he has a twist. He color shifts. All right. So I will see you guys later in my another video. So be you, be unique.